If you remember a couple of weeks ago or last week, I responded to an episode of James White's Dividing Line where he was taking me to task and others for doing memes about the Christian nationalism debate. And, in the episode, I mentioned, of course, it didn't start that way. Of course, we were engaging rationally and reasonably because we thought you guys were as well. And, we said, hey, we don't really believe in the Protestant Pope, but here's what we do believe. And then the next day we'd get who's going to be the Protestant Pope. And we'd say, hey, like we said yesterday, we don't really believe in that. Maybe we should talk about this because it seems like you're confused. And then the next day we would get who's going to be the Protestant Pope. And by the way, do you think you're saved by the government? And so then we started memeing because it was very clear that this was not, you were not really actually trying to figure things out. You were just, I don't know what you were doing. But we started memeing and we completely dominated the discussion at that point. And then the response to the memeing was you decided against all logic and rationality that you were going to take the Christian nationalism is racism approach of Gospel Coalition and ERLC and, Washington Post. And that's the route you went. And we just could not believe that. And so this is kind of where we're at. I mean, you've decided to turn yourself into memes. We never turned you into a meme. You turned yourself into a meme. Over the weekend, they were engaging in struggle sessions. And even Tom Buck got in on the struggle session. It's unbelievable. But this is what happened. And so, we couldn't really believe it. And so, but behind the scenes the whole time, though, we were memeing, but a few brothers were putting together a statement. So that way we could say, look, here's something that we can all sign on to, or most of us can, let's discuss this. That way we can move the conversation forward. That statement released today. And I cannot believe it, but the response is from G3. So far, the response is, you guys are unethical, maybe even sinning, because you borrowed our font and in our color scheme, roughly. It's not the exact same color scheme, but it's very similar to the statement on social justice. And they're complaining about graphic design, font scheme, and color scheme. Font and color scheme. That's where we're at. It didn't have to be this way, but if this is the route you want to go, good luck.